Hi guys, welcome to another class. Last class we started pollution, the topic pollution, and we talked about the definition of pollution, and we talked about the different types or sources of air pollution, the air pollutants, and we also talked about the effects of those pollutants in the air, and we talked about the control of air pollution. Today's class will be talking about the other types of pollution, the noise pollution, land pollution, and the water pollution. Now let's start with noise pollution. Noise pollution, the sources are factory or industrial noise. Another one is aeroplane or aviation noise. That's noise from the airplanes. Another one is the railway engine noise. Another is the car horns and sirens. Noise from generators. This is very common in Nigeria. Most Nigerians have generators, so that's a major source of noise pollution in Nigeria. Another one is noise from thunder. Another one is noise from heavy guns. Another one is high-pitched musical sounds from loudspeakers or drumming. So we have various other sources of noise pollution. Now I want to talk about the effects of noise pollution. Now, one effect of noise pollution is that it can cause loss of hearing or deafness. That's one major effect of noise pollution. It can cause loss of hearing or deafness. Another one is that noise can cause emotional disorder, could cause anxiety, could cause lack of concentration. Another one is that it can cause high blood pressure or hypertension. That's another effect of noise pollution. Also, noise may result in general irritation. Noise can easily lead to irritation. You can get easily irritated. Another one is that noise may cause damage in behavior. Now let's talk about the control of noise pollution. How can we control or prevent noise pollution? One is by making legislations against noise pollution. For example, people can be arrested when they cause noise pollution indiscriminately or without proper reason. So that's one major way of preventing noise pollution, by regulating the way noise is filtered into the environment, or noise is just let into the environment. Now let's talk about another type of pollution, which is the land or soil pollution. Land pollution or soil pollution is a condition or is a type of pollution in which the top thin layers of fertile soil are damaged. Now, soil is very important for the proper functioning of the ecosystem because it's a major source of essential mineral nutrients for water and water for plants. So, in a balanced ecosystem, the soil is very, very important. Now, let's talk about the causes of soil pollution. One, which is a very major source of or cause of soil pollution, is erosion. Now, erosion can be caused by careless farming methods, can be caused by bush burning, can be caused by deforestation, and so on and so forth, or desertification also. So, erosion is a major cause of soil pollution. Another one is agricultural waste, such as pesticides, herbicides, and fertilizers. So this agricultural waste, they could just be dumped on the soil, and that can lead to the death of useful organisms that bring about decay, or it could also lead to the death of soil animals that aerate the soil, like the earthworm. Another cause of soil pollution is that industrial activity, such as mining and deforestation, that can devastate the land and stripping it of vegetation and the topsoil. So industrial activity is another cause of soil pollution. Another one is the dumping of garbage on the soil. That is also soil pollution or land pollution. Another one is crude oil spillage. So crude oil spillage could be brought about by oil drilling, loading, and offloading of oil tankers, which may render the soil infertile and destroy plant and animal life. Now let's discuss the effects of soil pollution. One is poor crop yield. Soil pollution could lead to poor crop yield. Another one is that it could poison a whole community. A whole community that is living on a particular land can be poisoned by soil or land pollution. Another one is that dumping of refuse could lead to eyesore or irritation or annoyance or skin irritation. It could lead to the smell. The smell could cause irritation. The insects or the pests that are attracted due to the refuse being there could also cause various damages. Another one is that refuse dumping can encourage breeding of different pests that could cause various diseases. So those are the effects of soil pollution. Now let's talk about the control of soil pollution. How can we prevent soil or land pollution? Number one is that efforts should be made on the recycling of waste. Recycling should be made paramount in every country. So recycling of waste should be done. That is one way to prevent soil pollution or control soil pollution. Another one is that people should be educated on the effects of land pollution. So if people are well educated, they would know how to recycle and how to dump waste properly. Another one is that incessant dumping of waste should be discouraged. That's also very similar to the previous point. Another one is that the government should have a policy of land protection. The government should have policies to protect the land. And another one is that oil pipelines should be maintained and checked regularly. Refuse should also be burnt in incinerators, not just dumped anywhere. And another one is that pesticides and fertilizers should be applied as instructed. They should not just be dumped improperly, and they should be applied in the right amount as instructed. Now let's talk about the last type of pollution we have for today, which is water pollution. Now water pollution could arise by indiscriminate dumping of waste or dumping of pesticides or using of chemicals to fish. So water could be polluted by various sources or various means. Now let's talk about the causes of water pollution. One is dumping of refuse and sewage. Another one is the dumping of industrial wastes in water bodies. Another one is the dumping of agricultural waste such as pesticides, insecticides, and fertilizers in water bodies. Another major cause of water pollution is crude oil spillage. That could lead to water pollution. Another one is heavy metals, such as dumping of heavy metals such as lead and mercury. They could also cause water pollution. Now let's talk about the control of water, or let's talk about the effects of water pollution. Then we'll talk about the control of water pollution. Number one is that water pollution makes water unsafe for drinking. So dumping of most of these things that we listed that cause water pollution makes the water unsafe or unfit for drinking. Another one is that water pollution destroys the aquatic plants and animals. So water pollution could lead to the death of plants and animals found in the water bodies. Another one is the food chain will be affected. If a large number of plants and animals are found in the water are killed by water pollution, definitely the food chain of the ecosystem will be affected. Now let's talk about the control of water pollution. One is that a task force to monitor water pollution should be set up. Another one is that there should be efficient and proper sewage disposal system. So another way to control water pollution is that industries should be sited away from water bodies. Industries shouldn't be too close to water bodies to prevent industrial waste from spilling over into water bodies. Another one is that there should be public enlightenment on waste disposal. So the public should be well educated and enlightened on the proper way to dispose waste. Waste shouldn't be disposed into water bodies. So the public should be well enlightened and educated on that. Another way to control water pollution is that industrial effluents should be recycled. They shouldn't just be dumped into water bodies. They should be recycled. With that, we've come to the end of today's class on pollution. See you next class.